So Trump just gave a speech about the left-wing domestic terrorists that are attacking our country, and I wanted to say something that I saw in response of it that's really indicative for not all leftists, not all Democrats, but a lot of them in positions of leadership in academia, in the government, and in the mainstream media, and a lot of other people on the left. And that is this. They hate America. They hate you, the average American. They don't want you to have the right to defend yourself. They want to usher in this sort of globalist establishment communist regime where they have hatred for the United States and their national borders will erode, and we just have this one world government where everything is dependent on them. They have total power, and we need to worship them for sustenance. That's what they're trying to push. And I could prove it based on the actions we see. Think of what they've done. They supported this false narrative that the country is racist and that the police force in this country is racist and killing unarmed black men and hunting them just for racial reasons. That's not true. Then they also defended or downplayed left-wing domestic terrorist groups like Antifa as they continue to riot and beat people for years now. And now they tell you that we shouldn't have a right to protect ourselves through the Second Amendment. And when these left-wing domestic terrorists are burning down dozens upon dozens of cities, well, the Democratic mayors say, well, the police force should stand down. And people say, we don't want the police stopping them because that's police brutality. So then predictably, when the federal government has to step in, they say, this is proof that Trump's a tyrant. And make no mistake about it, this is what these Democratic mayors were doing. They knew if they let the rioting get out of hand that it forced Trump to act, they would then be able to point the finger at Trump and say, see, he's a dictator, he's declaring martial law. That's not what he's doing. He's offering to allow the National Guard to come in and protect citizens of this country. Think of this in totality. What this means is the Democrats, not all again, but at the establishment level, they set the conditions for riots by spreading this racial lie for years. Then they defended groups like Antifa. Then they said you don't have the right to defend yourself, and nor should the government be allowed to defend you. They hate you. They want the overrunning of this country. And make no mistake about it, there are people in the establishment Republican Party and on the right that feel the same way, like Marco Rubio out there blaming this on white supremacists right now. So it's time to fight back and stop allowing them to hate us and say we don't have the right to defend ourselves. I'm as civil liberty minded as anyone. I don't want the federal government to encroach on our liberties either, but we need to protect ourselves from these terrorists. Hey, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Check out tonight. I will be doing a live stream all about these riots, so you should check that out at 11 p.m. tonight. Thank you and have a good one.